Good evening. Let's get us ready for these Friday car chronicles. I'm trying to be consistent. The word of the day is consistent. Consistency. I know a inconsistent individual from time to time in things that I start, but that wasn't always the case. But I feel like sometimes I can feel like you're just doing too much or not doing enough, or you got so much going on and you're trying to balance it out. Ooh, the elbow was ashy. I'm just leaving work. Today was a good day. Today was a productive day. I went online. I mentioned in another life update vlog, I mentioned that I mentioned that I started while I was gone, I mentioned how I had published the ebook because I was gone for 30 days. And in that moment, in that time frame, I could have been uploading like a couple little quick little videos. Time to take off. Couple little quick videos. I eventually want to like bring y'all into like, ooh, a day in the life at work, but they may be a little pressed because I work on a military base in the government, and we do a lot of PII, SOU, whatever, all of that stuff, CUI, all type of personnel information. So I don't want to mess around and capture nobody info on the camera. But back to what I was saying, the word of the day is consistency. Word of the month, word of a lifetime. But consistency. And I was not consistent with recording. And I can record just like some people do that. I can record like daily content and not publish it or not upload it or whatever. But the goal is to remain consistent so I can establish some form of, I'm really liking it, because I think the hardest part, and I'm all over the place, the hardest part for me was to start, but I had a talk with my niece, and my niece was telling me, just start remaining consistent and setting a goal for myself. And in that moment when she told me, I was like, dang, like who's the adult? My Wooka, my Choochie. So I'm trying to be consistent, trying to figure out ways to just continue to post some form of video. But I am thoroughly enjoying having a place to be an outlet, like a judgment-free zone, just being able to vent to people. And it's odd, I can see why most YouTubers say like, oh, it's so hard to talk to people because there's nobody there. It's just a camera, and you're trying to keep them looking crazy, just in case if somebody looking at you in your car while you're talking. got this Bluetooth in, so I hope y'all can hear me. I hope I'm just not driving and renting or whatever. But like I said, I mentioned I'm all over the place, but the word is consistency. And I watch like so many of the YouTube girls, and there's so many that I like that are so influential, that that are on like spiritual journeys, and that encourage you to, hey, just do it, not even to be worried about, or not even worry about what somebody got to say. Why should you care what someone has to say about what you're doing? Who cares? They don't know you, they don't know me from a hole in the wall can of paint, none of it. So I think letting go of that, like, because I really don't even care about them. And I think that was maybe the biggest hurdle for me. And then now, well, not even now, really, I don't even care. Like, if people, well, I do care, but like, if people watch it, if people find it, where it reaches them and stuff like that, that's fine. But I was watching Chelsea Janae. Love Chelsea Janae. And she was saying, I think a subscriber had, she did like a Q&A, vlog, and a subscriber had asked, like, what's the hardest thing about starting YouTube, or being, getting, YouTube. Or doing YouTube rather. She was just mentioning, like, it's how bad do you want it, like your consistency. She said there will be an audience for you who loves what you put out, who cannot wait for, your content on what you put out, or whatever you have to give to the world. There's somebody who is like you that can relate to you and relate to what it is you're going through, and like, dang, can actually see and feel, hey, it's someone else out there that, shares with me, same issues, or, what you're going through or whatever. So I do love Chelsea Janae, Naturally Sunny, Yoni Rose, Peyton Charles, Die Hard PayPal. I'm Die Hard for all of them. Gina Janine, Aaliyah Face, Kyra, De'Ara. I just like all of their content. The main ones that I'm seeing, those are the main ones that I'm seeing. But I do resonate with, like, I'ma say Yanni and Peyton and Chelsea, because they too always share, their relationship with God, praying where they are in their prayer journey, being spiritual and stuff like that. And I can appreciate that, because it's like you see someone who just lives out in the open, without a care in the world, but are living in the Word of God, and just remain steadfast in prayer and all of those things. It's good to see that. It's always good to see that, because sometimes I ain't gonna say sometimes, a lot of times it helps. And those vlogs, or watching their vlogs and stuff, they just give me the pick me up that I need for the day, the laughs that I need for the day. Like, especially Peyton. If you ever see this girl, just know you funny. It's all get out. But that's just all I had to come and do this little car chronicles. I'll be back again. Maybe I'll thoroughly sit down in like a good setting, and if people are inquisitive, or want to know about my grief journey, or what happened, I'm always open and receptive to share that. I'll probably have where comments are off on that video, maybe not. I'm not sure, but I'll make sure I sit down and just share what happened, how it happened, and things of that nature. I'll just have to get into the right setting and stuff, because I learned through my journey that I too can help someone who's experiencing grief, or neonatal child loss, because you do feel like you're alone. You do feel like life just goes on and your world has stopped. And why hasn't the world stopped with you? But I'll get into that in another video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and like. One day I'm gonna get my son on here. I'm gonna get my son to say it, because he always talks about, Mommy, I want to do a YouTube channel. And he always says like little outros and intros. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So I'm gonna give y'all some DJ energy. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my video. Be blessed. Car Chronicles.